Welcome back to Readings of Sage Tarot. Patrick, right? I'm going to be talking about what's going on with my Aquarius around January 2021. Yeah, so this is your season. We're stepping into the age of being rebellious, being yourself, being a part of certain groups of people that they don't vibe with you, they don't vibe with you, right? And it is what it is. You just have to be able to recognize where people just don't get you emotional, and that's why I feel like we're stepping into a season of just like becoming more like Aquarius, right? Emotionally detached, less caring about feelings, having a hard time expressing those feelings as well. So, Aquarius 2021, January, right? See what we have going on for my Aquariuses. Spirit messages you have for my Aquarius is January 2021. Yeah, so Aquarius, I feel like you're having a hard time saying yes to something that you're having a hard time saying no to. There's something in regards to you not paying attention to what's actually in front of you. You're not listening to, you're not trusting yourself this month about something that you should probably say yes to. But there will be a lot of opportunity and change in regards to this. So expect that towards the end of the month. I feel like you guys are having a hard time with downloads and using your intuition on things that you know you shouldn't do, but you're just doing them anyway. So something you're having a hard time saying no to, like you're saying yes to something, but you're not listening to your intuition in regards to what this is. So be careful of that. They definitely want you to say no to something. But anyway, see opportunity, change, beautiful, peaceful. Right, let's see what we got going on for my Aquariuses. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on for my Aquariuses in January 2021? Wish fulfillment, or ending the way you feel about something that you should have said yes to, or you're having a hard time saying no to, right? What is this? I'm seeing a lot of emotional cycles complete. A lot of them. I'm seeing somebody's not being as reliable as they should. I feel like somebody that you're close to is just not reliable. You're having a hard time saying no, or a hard time saying yes. So what's this intuition and download doing here? I feel like you're at a point where you know something is toxic and you're not paying attention to the downloads you get as to how to release this energy. I feel like your financial situation is going to get better though. It's like you're changing the way you make money, or it's like something in regards to releasing the way that you toxically, increase your wealth, or something in regards to you're not changing your financial situation, but you're letting go of certain toxic traits that you have, or whatever that is. So what's going on with this opportunity and change coming up? What's this? So I feel like you guys are ending the way you do a lot of things. I feel like you guys are finna step into this mode of pay attention to what burdens you carry on though. I feel like you guys are finna step into a season of working very hard. So yeah, you guys are burdened by love that isn't real. A lot of you guys, this is somebody that you're ending emotional cycles with because there's a lack of starting over again, or whatever this is. Something in regards to you being burdened by somebody who just doesn't care, or whatever this is. You're not changing your financial situation, but releasing some kind of toxic energy that you haven't been really paying attention to yourself, in regards to having a hard time saying no to something and not bringing about an own opportunity and change for you. So be ready for that. Be ready for any type of opportunity and change coming your way. Something you had a hard time saying no to, as well as you didn't pay attention to yourself as well. You guys are in the mode of releasing toxic habits and letting go of things that the way that you made money in the past. I feel like you're changing that. So that's very good. Very good for my Aquarius. Let's see what we got going on for the first week of you guys. What's going on with the first week of my Aquarius? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me what's going on for the first week of my Aquarius is January 2021. First week of my Aquarius is in January 2021. First week of my Aquarius is. First week, you guys are dealing with a romantic connection. Okay? You guys are dealing with somebody who you feel is for you. A lot of you guys have people coming back into your lives who were meant to be with you, which is very good. A lot of you guys are connecting to somebody who you feel is always for you. A lot of you guys are just fawning over somebody. Fawning, right? Spirit, what messages do you have for this romantic connection for my Aquarius in week 1? It's so weird. This Four of Wands came out. This is proposals and offerings and you're wanting to be with somebody. What is this? Okay. Thank you. I feel like a lot of you guys are proposing to somebody who has words to say to you or whatever the purpose is during the first week. I feel like you're healing from that though toward the end of the week, so be ready for that. I feel like you have a strong way of thinking about something that you have a strong way of doing. And it's a feeling of like not being able to cut something out emotionally regarding a romantic connection that you feel like is for you or whatever this is. Blind Aquarius is. Be careful with that, especially if you're healing from something in regards to like a past relationship that you feel like you can't cut out emotionally. Be very careful with that. I feel like you guys are stepping into this mode of healing regarding romance and the way that you connect with other people. First week. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquarius in the second week of January 2021? Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquarius in the second week of January 2021? See? A lot of you guys have a lot of the wrong intentions. Be careful with that. You guys are losing your power. Something's going to happen at the right time. Just pay attention in a way your negative intentions could actually be manifesting the wrong thing. I feel like divine timing is very much at play during the second week, so something could be fated to happen around the second week, but you need to pay attention to the intentions behind whatever this fated event is. So let's see what's going on in your second week. For my Aquarius is January 2021. Second week of January 2021 for my Aquarius. I feel like you're changing how you feel about something you couldn't change your mind about. I see you taking action on how you feel though. So, or somebody could be expressing how they feel toward you regarding a situation that you feel like was lost, or I feel like you guys are going to get to the point where you're not embarrassed about something anymore, or you're not changing your mind about something that you changed the way you felt about the past. And it's something in regards to you taking action on how you feel. Taking action on how you feel, not being able to change your mind about what you feel like you need to do emotionally. And it's something that you feel is was like a missed opportunity, or it's a feeling of this could have been better had I did this, right? Which is good, but I feel like you're not changing your mind.
Activated, Unit 134A.
Yeah. It seems as though there's something in regards to you not being able to change your mind about taking a certain action emotionally. So watch out for that. I feel like your emotions are the bad intentions that you need to pay attention to. Because whatever you act on out of emotions, I feel like will definitely have something fated to happen around divine timing. So I feel like this is like a week of watch your intentions. Second week. something you've been scheduling or something you feel like is going to happen at the right time. You guys are having a hard time changing your mind about something. You change how you feel, but you can't change your mind about taking a certain action on how you feel. I don't know. That's the second week. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aquarius is on the third week of January 2021? Thank you, Kat. What messages do you have for my Aquarius is on the third week of January 2021? Third week of January 2021. So don't expect miracles. I feel like if you feel like something's going to happen, something's going to happen. Or just don't expect the best out of something around the third week. Don't expect too much change or too much possibility out of something. So what messages do you have for my Aquarius on the third week of January 2021? So I feel like somebody who just doesn't feel a certain way emotionally is taking a risk. I feel like to gain more abundance. So somebody actually trying to cut off their emotions, and it's a feeling of not being able to start over or not being able to take a risk because of some type of financial gain that this person wants or whatever the fuck this is. Don't expect too much out of a situation that you feel like you can't have a new beginning in. I feel like you guys aren't able to step onto this new way of living or step onto this new path. Cutting off your emotions, trying to change your finances, having a hard time changing your financial situation. Some of you guys are coming back in the club with somebody who just doesn't feel a certain way. They're risking this or you're risking this. Some of you guys, you just deal with your mom who's angry. This is what's going on for your fourth week of January 2021. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me what's going on for my Aquarius is on January 2021 for the fourth week of January 2021. Aquarius, some of you might not even have to do anything the fourth week. I feel like something's being done for you or being shown to you. So I feel like you just need to sit back during the fourth week and expect whatever you expect. Just expect something to happen on the fourth week. Fourth week of what's going on for my Aquarius is in January 2021. I feel like you reunite with somebody on the fourth week. I feel like you're having a hard time. I feel like you're working on yourself, but you're having a hard time making a certain financial decision. And you're reuniting with somebody who's having a hard time financially. I see you taking initiative on healing yourself, but I feel like you're having a hard time decide on what you want to do with a certain financial situation. I feel like you're done trying with somebody who can't decide on how they feel. And I feel like you're at a point where you're finna wonder if you're finna stay or should you go. So be careful with that. You know, I feel like you guys are having new beginnings with the way you work on yourself. I feel like you guys separate from somebody who's having a hard time financially. And I see you guys having new beginnings because of that. This person isn't able to handle their business. For whatever reason, right? This is Three of Swords right here. Okay, so I feel like whoever you reunite with appreciates you now, but I feel like there's a financial loss that somebody's obsessing with, having a new beginning about. I feel like there's a feeling of cutting off your emotions with a toxic connection that you're changing how you feel about. So whatever that is, be ready for that. I feel like there was something that you separated from and you gained a lot of popularity because of it, or something about changing your financial situation because you can't decide on what you want to do with your money. And it's a feeling of you ending what you think about having a new beginning on something. So I feel like a lot of you guys aren't really going to have to do too much work. It's going to be done for you, which is weird, but could be in regards to how you change your financial situation about not being able to some of you guys are losing money and you can't decide on what you want to do with it. So be careful with that. or whatever situation that you have going on financially. Like you guys have been having a new beginning with something that you're obsessing with, or like you guys are just obsessed about having a new way of making something happen on the fourth week. So, you ready for that? Aquarius. The fuck do you guys have going on? I should do like a good little 9-card spread for you guys since I got like 5 more minutes. Give me 9 cards for my Aquarius in January 2021 spirit. One more. Okay. So January 2021, I feel like this the main thing that I'm getting with this is a bond is just getting weaker, weaker. It's not as strong as it used to be, right? Or you're just at a point where you just don't feel a strong emotion for something anymore. I feel like at one point you were deciding on how you felt about like a third party situation with somebody who you were very attracted to, right? Very attracted to. The feeling of you not being as close to somebody that you feel like you have to keep something from or you can't walk away from, but it's a decision you just feel like it's just keeping you there, right? It's a feeling of you eventually having this change in who you are and being conflicted with how you do things, about things that you don't show about yourself, or just having a hard time rebirthing yourself. I feel like you're stepping into the season of being very quiet about working on yourself, but delaying your own happiness because of that. And I feel like it's because you're trying to use your intuition on a connection that you feel like isn't as strong as it used to be, about like something you can't walk away from. I feel like you guys are unable to walk away from somebody that you guys are see is changing or you're changing. It's a feeling of being around rivals and celebrating around rivals, which is weird. It's a feeling of having kids. Some of you guys, but something isn't born yet. Some of you guys are pregnant, or you feel like you're pregnant. Jesus fucking Christ! Give me a card for this. We're just going. Yeah, see, that makes a lot of sense. So you guys have been getting a lot of signs and reminders about this whole situation that you feel like is either a secret bond that's just weakening, or it's a feeling of keeping something to yourself with something you've been trying to make happen in a new project, new way, or it's just having a lot on your plate. A lot of signs being shown to you that something isn't going to be very easy this month. I feel like you guys are going to go through a change on how you decide things emotionally. You guys are going to go through a change with how you bring things into this world. And you're also going to bring a change about the things you don't show to people. The things you don't show to people, which is weird. You're keeping a lot of things to yourself this month. I feel like you guys are cutting out any type of, I feel like the way you do things is changing. You got this death card. So something that you cut off, right? There's a lot of rivalry because of that, and it isn't being shown to you yet. Just be ready for that, okay? I feel like whatever you cut off, there's a lot of rivalry involved with that. It isn't being shown to you yet, but just wait, okay? It is, and I feel like this change that you're going through it's like there's conflict because of a change you're going through, right? But it's a feeling of delaying your happiness by changing the way you do things, changing how you really do things. So be ready for that. I feel like you're being reminded that something's not going to be as easy as it normally would be. So be ready for that, my Aquarius. If you guys like this video, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do personal readings for about $60. Not too bad. Also, I would really appreciate it if you guys follow me, subscribe. Let me know. Holla at me. You guys have a nice day.